In this session, we want to talk about the Zabbix. What is Zabbix? Zabbix is the monitoring tool. Um, uh, has the big community also, especially in Europe and in Russia, for example. Um, they have the big community. They have the conference also. The Zabbix tool is has a lot of features. Then like Niger, for example. They have the good UI, they have the good integration with its specific component, like the Kubernetes, for example. They have the integration with the VMware also. They have the integration with the AWS. They have the integration with Azure. They have the integration with the specific component like MySQL, database, storage, whatever API. And the good thing that this Zabbix is open source, so it's 100% open source and 100% also free. So we don't need to pay to install to get the Zabbix, the latest version. But if you want to get the support from the Zabbix organization, then you can pay for support. So the support you can get support for installation, or you can get support also for troubleshooting. And and this Zabbix monitoring has good features. So we can say that this is the open source solution that have like all the features that mostly we need, yeah, to monitor like compute, to monitor like storage, or to monitor like networking, and also to monitor like the application. So like in Java application, we can monitor also like the conventional application. We can get the log metric from like the process. We can customize also the metric through like API or scripting, whatever. Is very, very useful monitoring. So I recommended to uh, install Zabbix or to use Zabbix than anything else. And the good thing also, Zabbix is supported by another open source solution also. Everything is open source, like for the web server, we use the Apache engine or like HTTPD, and then the engine itself language is used PHP. As you know that PHP also has the P community. This is the common language when we want to provide like the UI or dashboard application. Very, very good library. They have a lot module. It's easy to install and also it easy to maintain. And Zabbix also has capability to collect any metric from any devices or any system or any application. So the native solution for like for VMware, Zabbix is the one solution to get all the metric that up and running access on the vCenter. And then the good thing also, Zabbix support multi-platform Zabbix agent. So if someone want to install agent to grab more detailed metric, then they can use Zabbix agent and install it. Then we can grab detailed metric. Then we can put like additional configuration also to collect more detailed metric. Then Zabbix also support SNMP. So SNMP V2 Plus or V1, it's perfect for user that you want to monitor that component, and also IPMI. So IPMI specific for the bare metal. They sometimes they have IPMI, then we can monitor on that also. And the good thing also for the Zabbix is this tool support agentless monitoring also. Any monitoring that doesn't need the agent or like third party because something requirement from the application or the vendor that we cannot install the agent, then we can monitor use agentless monitoring also. I will explain about this. We can use API, we can use SNMP, we can use something like that we don't need to install the agent. And then custom monitoring. This is a good thing also for the Zabbix, that we can custom monitoring. Zabbix has like a Zabbix sender. So if we have metric, then we can monitor. If we can grab the metric from the specific component, then we can monitor. If we don't have API, we don't have anything, but we just can create the metric, then we can install Zabbix Sender and then send to Zabbix Sender. This is the cool thing also. And also Zabbix common thing is we can calculate the metric. So we can make calculation, we can make also aggregate information. It's very easy if we use Zabbix monitoring. And also Zabbix support MySQL and PostgreSQL. This is the common database that right now a lot of people use it. So it's easy to integrate the database. And also in MySQL or PostgreSQL, we can make cluster. So as the database backend, we can install a cluster. Clusters mean a database cluster. So we can put active, or we can put active passive. As I know that we can use Galera, so in this session, in this course, I want to explain to you also how to install Galera cluster using Zabbix. And the good thing also, Zabbix and Grafana has the plugin integration that is, I can show this native integration plugin. This is very easy, just access the API, put credential, and then done. We will get Zabbix metric. So all the Zabbix will up and running on the Grafana dashboard. So we can set up the single pane of glass for executive, for administrator, for manager, or for either end user as well. So this is the good thing for the Zabbix. So if you understand the Zabbix, and we can monitor anything that we have on the Zabbix.